Welcome to Yearbook. It's 2020, first day of school. Welcome back, you. Let's have a little dance break, shall we? Go ahead. I won't look. What's up, Wildcats? I'm your teacher this year. My name is Mrs. Gordon. I'm excited to be teaching Yearbook and to have you in our class. We're going to have an awesome year. It's going to be so fun, so creative, and I can't wait to learn from each other. I hope you had a good summer, or as good of a summer as you could have. I'm coming to you now from the Wildcat Studios. Those of you who've been here before, you might be interested and you've been wondering, what is Mrs. Gordon going to do to that space? Well, I'm not going to show you everything today, but I've been having fun thinking about what I want it to look like up here. So I will show you one part of the classroom. Check it out. All right, so we're coming down the upstairs 8th grade hallway. That's C Hall. And you're going to go past the science labs right over there. And on the right-hand side, you will find the Wildcat Design Studios. All right, check it out. What do you think? Wildcat Design Studios put a lot of work into it, and it's still a work in progress. We got the Design Studio to the left. It's C208, and then C206 is the production studio, which will be for Cat News and Yearbook students eventually. So yeah, welcome to Wildcat Design Studios. I do want to show you the rest of the classroom, but it's still a work in progress. It's coming along though. And you're going to notice, those of you who are returning, that it definitely looks different. And some of that is not by my choice. As you know, a lot of people think this year is going to kind of stink. That's right. I said stink. Maybe you've forgotten about a little thing called COVID-19. Well, I sure haven't. And I can tell you that this year is going to stink. Let me explain myself. Yeah, this year is going to stink because it's going to be something new. We're going to need time to adjust. It for sure is going to be interesting. It's going to be not like anything you've done before. And yeah, it's going to kind of be awesome. Well, if you're thinking that this year might stink, I'm going to say you're probably right about that. But only for the reasons I just explained. So, let's get down to some business, shall we? I have this handy-dandy calendar here that I believe Mr. Pettijohn made for all of us. That kind of explains, what days are synchronous, which means you're in person with me on Zoom, or which days are synchronous. See, it's still taking teachers a little while to get used to also. So, like today, we're second period, so we're on this video and you're on Canvas rather than with me on Zoom. But every day, no matter what, you're going to log in and you're going to go to Canvas. For a while, it'll always be kind of like it was in the spring, like your go-to for finding out what we're doing for the day. So we'll talk more about like setting up everything. Those of you who've been here before, you can change your colors. You can go over here and look at different views. I always like to go to the calendar and double check over here that you only, uncheck everything besides Yearbook for second period, and that way you can see it. So I have a lot right now on my schedule because I'm teaching graphic design this year. So I'm going to uncheck that, and yay, there goes just to Yearbook. Okay, so click on Yearbook for today, please, which you already did because you're watching this video, right? Okay, my other piece of advice is go ahead and click on the title so that it opens in the full, view. All right, so for a while, it's gonna look pretty similar each day. And those of you who had me last year for English, it looked a little bit like this. So whether you're live with me or like today where you're just online, it'll tell you what to do. So just go there every day. Could you spot me in the Yearbook picture? This was my first year of teaching. So this is a a young Mrs. Gordon not knowing what she's getting herself into, right? And then I'll usually number the steps for you, and all you got to do is go through them one by one. So right now you're watching the welcome video. Then I'm going to ask you, I was talking about how this was my first year as a teacher, and I had to kind of like set my idea, my vision, my purpose. Why did I become a teacher? What am I passionate about? What makes me who I am? So today and tomorrow, we're going to explore what we're passionate about a little bit and our purpose. And we're also going to kind of think about what do those have to do with the yearbook. So you're watching this short video from Soul Pancake about purpose. I really like it because it talks about, or it shows people from all walks of life, and you can see at their different ages, they're all still kind of questioning their purpose and, their vision for their life. The next video you're going to watch is from Jostens, and it's just about yearbook because I want you to get excited. I know, like I said, we're starting this year together, and it's going to be a lot different in so many ways. So I just kind of want to establish, what a yearbook is, what its purpose is. And then I have a little survey for you to fill out about some different tasks. So it's going to ask you about yourself just a little bit, if you're returning, and just like some of your ideas that you might have. And then I have a little poll about, you're going to learn some skills this year in yearbook or refresh your skills. And so I just kind of want to take a poll at the beginning of the year to see how you see yourself. Like, what are you good at? Are you good at taking photos? Do you feel like you'll be good? Do you have no interest in taking photos? Because everybody has their purpose in yearbook too. Everybody's going to have things that they're better at or things that maybe they need some help on. So fill that out for me, please. And we're going to talk about that a little bit tomorrow. And then kind of like springtime when we had at home learning, I have an attendance, except it's just going to take you to a Google form, and you'll fill this out every day, okay? Because I need to make sure that you're here, whether you're online or whether we're on a Zoom. I want you to just kind of get into the practice of filling that out. So you're just going to put your name, last name, first name, and yes, you participated. And then it'll timestamp it, so I'll know that you did your activities for the day. Your homework for tomorrow. Yes, you read that correctly. Homework, people. Your homework for tomorrow, since we're talking about passion and things that we're interested in, I want you to bring an item that represents something you are passionate about. And I know that my yearbook crew is creative. So, the sky is the limit here, people. As long as it's school appropriate, I don't care. There's no limits as long as it's appropriate. So whether you're passionate about flare pens, FYI, the best pens, or your dog, or a certain food, or I don't know, think big, people. Be prepared to bring that tomorrow, and you'll get online tomorrow, and it'll have a Zoom link, and we'll hang out face to face a little bit, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day. I can't wait to see you tomorrow and get to know you even better. And yeah, don't forget, this year's gonna stink. See you tomorrow.